This is Carl with the three things I'm watching for Friday, January the 23rd. Starting out, I'm going down to Argentina because we got some crop problems developing down there, according to Crop Scouts. The soybean crop rated 53%, basically good to excellent, 34% fair. And that not the worst rating, but a week ago, this crop was rated 61% good to excellent, 35% fair. So we have slipped down 8 points on the top end of that crop in just 1 week. And it's actually the second week of decline. So we're down 12 points on that crop from the top side just in 2 weeks here. The top of the Argentine soybean crop has been taken off. It's pretty hard to deny that at this point. Crop scouts in southern Cordoba in Argentina also saying that the corn crop, we've seen irreversible losses to the yield there. So looks like going forward, my bet is on Argentine crops. I'll take the unders. After these ratings and the weather forecasts and weather we've had. And then you got to look at the slow planting pace. If it remains hot and dry down there, Argentine farmers may not seed all of their intended acres. Why would you plant it if it's not going to grow, right? I think that's a pretty interesting development we got coming down there. Stay tuned. It could get even more interesting. I want to look at the Brazilian soybean crop too. Not necessarily the crop, but the exports. Wide range of estimates there. 105 million metric tons on the low side, 112 million metric tons on the top side. The wild card, China. We don't know what China is going to want for soybeans. China has been streamlining their feeding industry, their livestock industry, better rations, better genetics, facilities, you name it, has cut into the need for soy meal in China, along with just they are culling their herds out. So, it does look like they're going to need fewer soybeans. How many fewer? That's the big unknown. Third thing I want to talk about, and this is the wheat crops. We got some wheat crop stress in the world. In the U.S., we got the lack of precipitation in the plains and also some bitter cold in the upper plains. But nothing like we're having over in the Black Sea area. Russia is saying that their crop, they're seeing heavy losses, more than likely. Sobicon says they have the crop estimate at 83.8 million metric tons, but they do feel it will slip lower from there. And in China, bitter cold temperatures there. Matter of fact, a high volume of the Chinese wheat crop is rated as group 3 or grade 3, and that means it's seeing a lot of stress, heavy stress. Matter of fact, like I said, half the crop almost rated at that grade 3. Typically, that's only about 10% of the Chinese crop. So that weather stress there, bitter cold temperatures, blizzard conditions impacting their wheat crops as well. Those are the three things I'm watching today.